I'm Dave. You're watching Dave's Taste Buds, and welcome back. I got another great episode for you today. It's a quick, easy one, but it is so delicious. And it is bulgogi, which is Korean barbecue beef.
That's an interesting pronunciation.
I apologize to anybody out there because I know I'm butchering the word, but bulgogi. So that's it. I'm going to refer to it from now on as Korean beef. So let's just get right into it. Thinly sliced beef. Real thin. This is sirloin. I just sliced it really thin. This is exactly what you want to see. Something like this, something like that. And the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get that marinated. So simple marinade, soy sauce, all of the ingredients and amounts will be listed in the description below. So check them out if you need it. Soy sauce, white sugar. We got the light green and white part of some green onion. If I'm going to use all that in there. We got garlic, boom, going in. Ginger, a little bit minced up. That's going in. Sesame oil. Sesame seeds. Red pepper flakes. You could also use Korean red pepper flakes. I'm not going out of my way to buy them. Plus, I couldn't find them in the store. So we're just sticking with red pepper flakes. A little black pepper in there. And then we got them some thinly sliced white onion. In fact, you know what? Let's give this a quick whisk first. I'm going to whisk this up. And you can already smell how delicious it's going to be. Plop our onions in there too. Thinly sliced white onion. We have our beef. We have our marinade. I'm going to pour that right over the top. We want all that goodness right in the bowl. Just going to toss this around. Whoops. Onion taking off on me. We want to get all this together. Oh, geez, I lost another onion. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to let it distract me. And that's it. You're going to want to let this marinade, give it at least an hour. You could do this the night before if you can, really drive those flavors into that beef, but we're going to give it at least an hour. And while we're going to wait for that, I'm going to shoot another episode. So maybe this one. I don't know. But to you, it's going to be a second. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to cover this, I'm going to put this in my fridge, I'm going to let it sit for at least an hour. Then we're going to come back, we're going to cook it up. All right. Our steak's been marinating for almost 2 hours at this point. And as you can see, I've transferred this into a plastic bag. I like to marinate my meats in a plastic bag because it gives me the ability in the fridge to lay it flat. I just think for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's an OCD thing, but I really think it just gives it more surface, more contact with the actual marinade. Anyway, ooh, just straight out of the bag, you can smell how delicious that is. I'm using a wok. You could use a stainless steel pan. You could use a skillet, whatever you're doing it on. Just do it on really high heat. I'm going to hit this with a neutral oil. Just going to give it a toss really quick. Make sure that oil gets spread around. There we go. Then I'm just going to lightly put our beef back in here. You really want to get a nice caramelization on here. So I want to get as much contact on the surface as I can. I don't want to just dump it all in here. Probably going to end up doing this in batches. Just kind of make sure it gets spread out. There we go. I mean, if you wanted to get real fancy, you can get one of those tabletop kind of Korean grills. Slice yourself up a bunch of different meats. You could do that. They sell those on Amazon. I know you can get them for like, I don't know, $50, $60 on Amazon. So, speaking of Amazon, there's a link down below now in the description that will bring you right to my storefront. And on there, it will show you everything that I use, that I buy off Amazon. This wok, this bowl, these tongs, all the other kitchen equipment I use, all my camera equipment is actually on there. Everything's on there. So when you get a chance while you're enjoying your Korean barbecue, check it out.
I love to shop. I love to shop.
Everything you could need to make this and any other recipe I do should be there. If it's missing something you think should be there, let me know. Comment below. See that? This is what you want. You want to have that nice kind of caramelized on the outside. You could even hit this with a little bit of honey if you really wanted to get more caramelization. That's an option too. As you can see, you're getting that nice caramelization on the outside. Woks just work really well for this. This wok's a little trickier because it has the curved bottom, because I have the attachment from my range and it actually sits nice on this burner. They also sell flat top, flat bottom ones too, which might be a little bit easier, especially if you had like an electric range or something like that. So you just want to get this kind of up on the sides. The juices start to come out. That's why you want to get that initial caramelization, because otherwise if it just sits down the bottom, kind of in that simmering marinade, you don't really want your meat to boil or steam. You just want it to get that nice sear on the outside. Got some of our onions in there. Oh, this is looking delicious and it smells fantastic. See that? Can you get a good look at that? This is the exact sear that you're looking for. So I'm gonna start pulling these off. I'm gonna cook the rest of these off, and then, yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and I'll try to convey to you how delicious it is by tasting it. So just give me a couple seconds to get all this cooked off, and I'll be right back. Well, we did it. Korean barbecue beef, bulgogi. Let's just say that that's how you pronounce it, even though it's not. Look at it, it's delicious. It just looks nice. I've served it with a little bit of white rice. This is just your sticky white rice. You could use a jasmine rice if you wanted to. You could do, you know, a stir-fried rice if you wanted to. Went with plain rice. I can tell it's tender already. Yep, it's as delicious and as tender as I thought. It's got nice caramelization on the outside, so which means the sugar has broken down. So it's got that sweet flavor, but it also has, you know, the juxtaposition with the soy sauce. It's just a great flavor combination, and it's so easy to do. Once you slice the beef and make the marinade, let it sit, it whips up in like 2 seconds. So, thanks for watching. I got this episode up here, I got a bunch down here. Please hit subscribe, please like, comment, hit like. It's gonna bring you more videos like this, not necessarily mine, so it's good for your algorithm. It's good for your algorithm. So check out my videos, hit like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, so every time a video comes out, it comes straight to you. And once you're done doing all that, go cook something.